WISE's summer hikes and camps are a chance for families to get outdoors together and for youth to explore the wilderness and the local trails. We're learning about the environment. We're just getting out in the wilderness and learning some outdoor skills as we go. And it's building life skills really, and life experiences, and how good it feels to go out for a hike. In June, we went up the Liberty Falls Trail, and this is a local favorite. It's steep, but very quickly you get up kind of above timberline and you get beautiful views of the Wrangell Mountains. There's lots of little wildflowers growing in the cracks in the rocks, and it's just a quick way to get right into a beautiful outdoor experience.
The outdoors is important because if outdoors wasn't there, then people would pretty much not be alive. If outdoors, and people would have to stay inside, do nothing, and nobody would actually know how to make food. And even if they did, they wouldn't be able to get the food to the people.
In July, we headed out to McCarthy, where we team up with Wrangell Mountain Center for a geology camp. We've been doing this for years, and it is just so amazing to get right into the heart of Wrangell-St. Elias National Park and to teach kids backpacking. And getting that weight compressed closer to your body. And you can also, if you compress things properly, you find you have a lot more space. They should attach the strap to the pad, why don't they just tape it to the pad? Backpacking is such an important skill. Even if you're never going to go backpacking before, you're going to learn things about yourself, and you're going to learn how tough you are and how rewarding it is to do hard work and then enjoy the beautiful campsite at the end.
During this trip, I learned that a lot about backpacking skills, such as have the weight near the center of your back, not down up high or down low, because keeping it right there where your core is will definitely benefit you.
This is an awesome campsite. It's kind of on the moraine on the side of the Root Glacier, and you're looking right over the glacier. And once again, there's a lot to learn just from that simple process of setting up camp, how to choose the good campsite, working together with your tent mate, who you may or may not have even met before yesterday, and setting up a camp where you can be comfortable for a couple days. As soon we walk down the trail, the approach to the glacier, and then before we actually get on the ice, we're going to put on micro spikes. They are small crampons that you strap onto your boots that'll help us keep a grip on the glacier ice.
I learned a lot about glaciers, like how moulins actually go over 1,000 feet down to hit the very bottom of a glacier.
What I really enjoyed was probably like the glacier mice, which are hunks of moss, and sometimes you can catch them moving. I myself didn't catch any moving, but I've heard of people who did catch the glacier moss moving. I thought it was really interesting that scientists are still working on them today. The mountains have no seagulls, nor the glacier. What will get Brian?
Of mice and men, that's where it began.
And yeah, see if you can scoot a little farther in that way, guys.
There is a cost to doing these camps like Geology Camp. It takes a lot of staff time, it takes a lot of logistics, and we want to make sure that even students who can't pay the camp fee can still come along. So WISE maintains the Bruce James Memorial Scholarship Fund, And we raise the money through donations and through community events, but we always want to make sure that cost is never ever a reason that a youth can't come on a camp like Geology Camp.
If someone were reluctant to go on a WISE activity, I think I'd tell them to just go put yourself out there and get it over with, because once you do, you'll become to learn to respect yourself and nature. And you'll learn that nature, not only is it scary, but it can also be very, very fun.